Hi there, this is the Nickleby trap in the f4 line of the Damiano variation of the Russian Petrov. It's not so much a trap, rather an exciting miniature with explosive attacking themes. e4, e5, knight f3, knight c6, the Russian Petrov. After knight takes e5, the Damiano variation calls for black to do the same with knight takes e4. And after queen e2, black does not retreat the knight, which will end off losing the queen. Rather, queen e7. After queen takes e4, black plays d6. Black wants that knight back and is prepared to give up a pawn for it because offensive lines will be open for black. d4 is usually played by white, but white can also try f4. Black can capture immediately, but knight c6 also works. Bishop b5 is a thematic move in the Damiano, but here it's probably not correct, because after bishop d7, the bishop on b5 doesn't look too healthy, so here white goes astray by taking on c6, and bishop takes c6, and black is already far better. The queen is retreating now to e2, and white now picks up the knight on e5. F takes e5 so that the white queen can stay guarding the pawn on g2. And now queen h4 is a decent try by black, although probably better would have been long castles. After g3, here logically inaccurate queen h3 to prevent any possible castling. Rook f1 now, since the rook was under fire by the bishop on c6, and here black castles. White wants to get d4 in to release his pieces, so he facilitates that with c3, but black here plays actively f6. If e takes on f6, that rook is coming over from d8 to e8, and that's going to be picking up the white queen. So the pawn advances. Rook e8, now the threat is rook takes on e6, picking up the queen again. If the queen sidesteps to f2, essentially attacking a7 at the same time, well, black here is winning with a nice attacking maneuver. You can play queen takes on e6 is fine, or rook takes e6, they both work. After queen takes e6, if white doesn't want to lose the queen, the king moves over to d1, but that loses after this finish. Bishop a4 check, forcing b3, and now queen takes b3, a cute queen sacrifice, or pseudo sacrifice, because after a takes on b3, bishop takes b3 is checkmate. So this has been the Nickleby trap in the f4 line of the Damiano variation of the Russian Petrov. Hope you found it informative and entertaining, and thanks for watching. Bye bye.